Okay, last night, looking on eBay as usual, and a SGC5 partial diamond sold for $1,200. Got me pretty excited because I paid about $500 for all three of these, and they just keep going up and up. And you know, there's not a ton of demand yet because PSA hasn't recognized it yet, but the supply is just not there, no matter what condition you want, and usually they're all hideously off-center too. So, I mean, supply and demand is always the most important factor of cards. So not a ton of demand yet, because it does cost more than the regular one, but the supply is just not there. It's extremely rare. VCP, vintage card pricings said it's probably 2% or so of the population, and I'm going to guess if there's 10,000 of the full diamond, there's probably only 200, maybe 150, 300 of these, somewhere around there. Who knows what the actual population is. Right now, SGC has 40 or 35 or something in their registry, and they've been doing it, or in their population chart, and they've been doing it for 2 years, recognizing it. So in 2 years, it's not a lot have come into them. Well, here's the nicest ones I have. Here's the EX Mint, and this one I think is overgraded. It's got a little green print bubble. I think it came from his hat or dot, but the case is really scratched up. But it's, an older holder. But on the back, look at, you got, that corner's kind of rough. That one's really rough for a 6. That one's rough. All these back corners are just horrible for a 6. I mean, at the time I bought it, I paid $450 for it. I would have never paid that much for a full diamond last year, but since it was a partial diamond, I didn't care. I was willing to pay a lot more for it than that. And now you can't even get a full diamond for that price today in 2020. Now this one, the corners, I would say this one's definitely a good 6. The centering on this one is amazing, especially for partial diamond standard, because they never have good centering like this. They're always off center. Some are really hideous. It's hard to find a nice centered one floating around out there. Hard to find them in general. Man, these 55s just have good looking backs. Just like 56, when they have a white back, they look good. This one, the centering's average, but it's got a really sharp corner. The PSA logo's kind of hurting that one. This one, I think, has a chance at a 7, even with the centering, because I've seen a lot of 7s that have centering like that weren't knocked down. That's what they were actually assigned. They weren't like a 8, no qualifiers, so they got knocked down. I don't know. It's not worth sending in, because it'd probably take me a year to get it back.